Timbuktu. Timbuktu. Guys, this is an English word that means far away. Okay? Timbuktu. Did you know that? It's an interesting word. Timbuktu. It's kind of a funny word to say, Timbuktu. Look at this example sentence. Even though she was sitting across the table from me, I could tell her brain was off in Timbuktu. Have you ever experienced this before where you're with someone and they're right there, maybe they're looking at you, but their brain or their heart is far away. They're like in a different place. Even though they're physically right there, their brain is off in another place, or their heart. So yeah, you could say her brain or her heart was in Timbuktu. That means far away. Or look at this example. The lineup for the free pancake breakfast went all the way to Timbuktu. Okay? It went all the way to Timbuktu. That means it was a long lineup. Have you ever been in a situation where you're standing in line, you're waiting for something, and it's just a really long lineup? Guys, here in Canada, most cities and towns have a free pancake breakfast at least once a year, I would say. Almost every city and town that I've ever been in Canada will have this. Okay, so it's a kind of a big event. There might be hundreds of people there or thousands of people there, and you can get a free pancake breakfast. Usually it's very simple. Okay, you might get 2 or 3 pancakes with some syrup, maybe butter if you're lucky, some syrup, and then you might get 2 or 3 sausages. Okay, these are breakfast sausages. That's it. Okay, so it's not like a big breakfast. It's not like you're not going to get eggs, bacon, hash browns, pancakes, sausages, and it's simple. You're going to get probably a paper plate with a plastic fork, maybe a knife if you're lucky, and you'll get just a couple of pancakes and a couple of sausages. That's what you'll get at a free pancake breakfast. Now, I mean, obviously this is outdoors. It's an outdoor event. Okay, so it only happens in the summer. And most towns and cities across Canada will do a pancake breakfast on Canada Day, which is July 1st. Now, in Calgary, like I haven't been all across Canada on Canada Day, so I don't know what the different cities do. But in Calgary, so there's a free pancake breakfast on Canada Day at different parts of the city. So all around the city, you're gonna find, it's not hard to find this, guys. You just look up your neighborhood or your community. Your community is probably putting on a free pancake breakfast for Canada Day, which is July 1st. Now in Calgary, there's also a big event called the Calgary Stampede, and this starts a few days after Canada Day. So, probably the first week of July, the first week or two of in July, there are a lot of pancake breakfasts. I mean, you could probably get it. You could probably go to, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 free pancake breakfasts in Calgary in July, beginning of July, if you want. But if you've never been to a pancake breakfast, I would recommend going once or twice. Yeah, the thing is that the lineups are really, really long. And, I would recommend going just for the experience, just once or twice. But after you've experienced that, guys, I mean, The lineup for the free pancake breakfast, you could say it went all the way to Timbuktu. Usually, it's not really worth it. It's not worth your time to just stand in line waiting for like an hour to get 2 pancakes and a couple of sausages, right? But if you have your family, you can stand in line with your family and talk with them or your friends. It's a nice event. It's a happy event. So, but if you're doing it just for the food, I would say it's not really worth it, because you might be waiting in line for, I don't know. It all depends how many people are there. It might be 20 minutes. It might be an hour. I don't know if anybody would wait in line for more than an hour. Some probably would. I don't know. But yeah, so to describe a long lineup, you could say, man, that lineup went all the way from, you could say, town hall or city hall to Timbuktu. Okay, maybe the free pancake breakfast is in front of city hall, but the lineup goes way out there. So the line goes from city hall to Timbuktu. Okay, so it just means it goes far away. It's a long lineup. Now, guys, most native English speakers don't know this, but Timbuktu is actually a real place. It's a real city. It's the name of a city in Mali. It's right there in the middle of Mali. Mali is a country in kind of northwest Africa. Okay? Guys, this is a pretty... I would say this is a pretty... Sorry, guys, I need a bit of water. Voice is getting a bit scratchy. Scratchy means, I don't know, a bit hoarse. That sound when you're kind of losing your voice, you can describe that as scratchy or hoarse. Not the animal, horse. This other, it's spelled differently. Okay? This one has an A. If you sound hoarse, or if your voice is hoarse, it's pronounced the same as the animal. Horse and horse. You could say the horse was horse. The horse was horse. I'm not a horse, guys, but I am hoarse. My voice is hoarse. English is a bit weird. So, guys, I would say this is a pretty obscure part of the world. Like most people don't know anything about this area of the world. Let me know, do you know anything about this part of the world? I have never met anybody in my life from Mali. I don't think I've ever met anybody. And in this country here, this is a big country over here, guys. It's called Mauritania. Have you ever heard of Mauritania? I've never met anybody from there. We got Burkina Faso, Niger, or Niger. I think they call it Niger in French. Guinea, Senegal, Nigeria. I know that one, guys. Nigeria. Benin, Togo. I think Sierra Leone is somewhere here. I think Sierra Leone is here or there. Somewhere there. Morocco is up here. Okay. So I don't know. It's a pretty kind of obscure. And by that I mean most people don't know anything about this area. They know this is like the desert, maybe the Sahara Desert, right? The Sahara Desert kind of stretches across the north part of Africa. I don't know anything about this country. I don't know anything about any of these countries, but I do know something. There's a city called Timbuktu right here. So it's a real city, but most native English speakers, I think they would imagine it to be a mythical place, or it's just like an English word. I mean, they know it's a place. It's from here to Timbuktu, or her brain was off in Timbuktu. They know it's a place that's far away, but I think 90% of probably 90% of people would not know that Timbuktu is a real place. And for sure, they would not know where it is. They wouldn't know which country it's in. Ask someone, guys. Ask someone today, do you know where Timbuktu is? I guarantee you, 99% of people in the world do not know where Timbuktu. I mean, they might guess it's in Africa. They probably could guess it's in Africa, but they wouldn't know it's in the country of Mali. Okay, so there you have it, guys. Timbuktu. That's a great word. So let me know. Give me an example of this word, Timbuktu, down there in the comments. Guys, I love you very much. Hope you're doing great today. Anyway, as always, I'll see you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.